Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Ethiopia. In previous episode we saw that the Ottomans were beating the Mamluks again, so we decided to jump on the bandwagon in here. We're sieging down a little bit of, well, we sieged down a little bit of stuff, and now we're just waiting on the Ottoman troops to fire. They got 83% already war score, so they're probably going to be winning soon enough. And then hopefully we can get a bit of ground in here. I guess the Ottomans are probably going to take Jerusalem. Maybe a little bit further than that, but probably not too much. Oh, there's the Ottoman troops over here that are causing some attrition for us. Oh, troops with Hadramaut ended. And Arduran. Very nice, very nice. So again, I'm pretty sure that the war between Mamluks and Ottomans is going to end soon enough. We got 25% war score, so at least it's okay. Oh, right. So Portugal's already got 2 colonies, Caribbean and Rio de Plata, so that would be like Argentina. Can I? Yeah, I can definitely spend some points on getting the land leader fire thing. Now, it's only going to be for new generals, of course, so it's not going to suddenly just improve the current generals, but it will give us a bit better generals in the long run. More likely to get at least 2 stars. Still losing a lot of cash, though. I suppose one of the things that I could do... I don't know... Yeah, no, Shiva is not going to get sieged down, I don't think. And Hamasi, I don't think that's going to get sieged down either. So that's going to save us at least a tiny bit of coin. We are, of course, spending... Actually, no, we don't have anything reinforcing right now. And the Ottomans are sitting over here probably hoping that I end my war so they can continue sieging. But that ain't happening yet, pal. That ain't happening yet. I do have a claim on Cairo. But that's a very high development cost. It's... oh yeah, that'd be too expensive. Unless we can get the war score cost versus other religions, which would be basically everyone else. But that's probably not happening anytime soon. Is Yas already out of the war with... Oh yeah, they already are at war with us. Which is probably where the Mamluk armies are right now. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, should this... Oh, they must have had a truce with Marrakesh recently. Alright then. Oh, there's a rebellion in Cairo. Oh, there we go, they got the truce. And they've gotten all the way to Gaza. They didn't take Jerusalem yet. Okay, so if I wanted to have a look at... Oh, right, I can't take that. Let's also go ahead and just recheck. There's 1,400 coin that we can get from them. I could potentially... Yeah, I can get them one more there, so it looks slightly nicer. And the next war hopefully will take the rest. But there's a good chance that the Ottomans will now have claims on... No, they don't actually have claims on all of that because they don't have Jerusalem yet. I think that's what they need. I don't want to be initially causing them fighting us quite yet. But yeah, we've got the siege in here. I suppose I could potentially... Well, the naval barrage would still be slightly costly. I'm going to save the points for getting another of the ideas. Because the next one's going to be the extra prestige. Which, to be fair, prestige from land battles isn't too important for us currently. But in the long run, it's still going to be very useful. And then there's the... well, I suppose the ship cost would be useful. Admiral cost minus 25% is also quite handy, actually. And global naval engagement modifier. So we can have more ships in combat, essentially. At the same time, and thus dealing more damage. And there we go. We already breached the walls in... Oh, there's still a Persian army over here. Why is it there? Shouldn't you be moving away? I mean, in theory, yes. In practice, maybe not yet. Now, I know, technically speaking, what I really should be doing is snaking over here to get to the coast so that the Ottomans can't just, you know, take all the ground in here. Potentially, it's just snaking all the way to Alexandria. Oh, royal marriage with Portugal ended. I think we can probably reinstate that. There we are. Oh, there we go. The Portuguese are now sieging down the western part, well, basically modern-day Libya. They don't have a lot of troops doing that, but I guess that's a sufficient number. And it seems like the Mamluks are now rebuilding their troops. So we might get jumped by the armies. Probably here in Arabia, really. Well, at least the siege of Cairo is now at 7%. So maybe we can get lucky and siege that one down. I mean, to be fair, it's still got, yeah, it's still got quite a big garrisons actually in there. Because what we'll do is we'll siege down Jazan. Then we'll take that army down along here and help sieging Alexandria. We'll take over the siege of Alexandria with that. Subsidized family will contribute money to the treasury. Oh, subsidized, not subsidized. I don't know why I rate that subsidized. Anyway, I'll take the money. We may need to help them later on, but it's fine. Oh, we got some of the diet. Is there anything good in there? Base axe, I don't want to go for that one. Ooh, regimental camp would be useful. That would give us an extra manpower and Axum. Or Hamazin wants some production. You know what? I'll go for the building in here. It's an extra point of land power, or the land force limit, which is okay. Oh, there we go. The Portuguese are slowly approaching us in Alexandria, and they're giving control of the sieges for us, which is very useful. Alright, so I can see... Oh, this Portuguese army... Oh, right, they're getting beaten... I think, yeah, they are probably getting beaten by the Kilwis troops. It's a bit of a shame, but oh well. I mean, at least they're distracting the enemy, I guess. Hopefully we can get the siege down in Zazan done quickly. We are going to have to take another loan very shortly, though, which does make me a little bit upset. Or mildly upset, at least, because we are, well, to be fair, we're getting a lot of money from this war, hopefully. So we pay off at least the more expensive loans first, I think, and then we can just, you know, oh, right, Ottomans cancel the military access. That doesn't surprise me, to be fair. Yeah, that's another loan. Oh, but we can get the ship cost reduction, and we're getting another missionary. So once we get provinces in here, they are going to be converting relatively quickly, and we can convert 2 at a time. Oh, there we go, Cairo's being sieged down. That's very nice, and I suppose how's they've sieged down in here, that's 42%. It can still, oh, they got 20,000 man army approaching. Okay, we need to siege this down as quickly as possible, please, succeed. There we go. You ask nicely. Go ahead and get this fleet over here. Make sure that they can't get across the strait, at least. Siege down Jimyat. Oh, the Mamluks do have, or the Ottomans do have, oh yeah, they do have claims on all of these now. Right, so they will have claims on me soon enough. Oh yeah, they are hostile now. Yeah, they want several provinces from, well, in Egypt, I suppose. Wait, what? Oh, they're starting sieging down in the south, okay. Well, I want to send this one up north to help with the sieges, potentially. Or maybe I should just send this one down south to clear out the enemy troops there. I'm going to go ahead and switch this one to Alexander, or take over the Alexandria siege. There's a bit more cannons in that army, at least. It's going to give us an extra siege pip. Technically speaking, 2 extra siege pip if we keep both of them in there. Yeah, let's siege down the province in the south. We've got army heading in there, so we should be able to deal with that soon enough. Actually, they've got another army approaching in here. They're probably going to try to retake Cairo, but if Alexandria succeeds... No, well, disease outbreak wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, they're slowly desieging Suez, but now that we've got the war goal, and we've got the enemy capital, they of course would still not take this piece. Oh, Ottomans are going to be very upset if we take all of that. Okay, we reduce 1 province at least. Maybe we'll reduce a little bit over here near Cairo. Okay, they would actually take this piece deal already. Is there anything... Maybe we can take... No, they wouldn't take that one. You know what, I'll take this one now. We'll get still some ground. We'll get closer to completing another mission. And we'll get loads and loads of money, which is something we desperately need. And it's not necessarily quite as bad of a coalition. Ah, we could send upgrade as... Oh, Mogadishu could be upgraded. Okay. Sure, I'm going to do that. And then let's go ahead and pay off some of the bigger loans. So that one, that's a fresh one. Well, relatively fresh one. And I think we could probably pay off one of the other ones. Or maybe we'll actually save some money right now. We'll go ahead and reduce the army maintenance to get some extra cash, and then we'll start coring provinces. Alright, the extra missionary is not on the auto yet. There we go. But that auto conversion thing is just, that's a lifesaver, really. Let's go ahead and reduce the maintenance on some of these forts. I think Tadjara is something that I want to keep set up at all times, really. It's a bit of a safeguard against the enemies coming from the north. So Ottomans are now very upset with me. They got 120,000 man army. They got a lot of allies. Now, to be fair, we do have at least Portugal as an ally. Let's go ahead and see some more lands again. So we're 82%. It does mean that we might lose a few of the good modifiers. I'm going to go ahead and pay off another loan. So we're down to 2 loans that we need to pay off, or, you know, pay interest regularly. Oh, and is the gold income now small enough that we're not... Oh... Interesting. Not getting any inflation from that. That might be a temporary glitch, though, to be fair. Well, if I'm all honest, yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, no, it is going up again. It's 0.1, so if we had an advisor, we could negate that. Is there anything... No, well, we don't have a lot of money, and those are a bit too expensive. The digital advisor is something that is really nice to have. I could probably increase the stability a little bit. I know that does keep us behind in admin a little bit, but at the same time, the extra stability is going to be very useful. Let's actually get this army ready to fight Marahan. They got several allies. Of course, if we... Oh, Great Palace. I can afford losing a bit of prestige. I can't really afford losing that much money. So we'll take that one. Ooh. Sierra de la Plata, Mountain of Silver. Beneath a large mountain filled with silver, White King resides. Sierra de la Plata, Mountain of Silver, has grown from a legend to a real city in Cuna de Atacama, and we were the first civilized people to find it. Rejoice, for we have found a place of immense wealth and a people so gullible, we will have no problem taking what we want, nay, what we need. Okay, so that's a lot of development in the province. 800 ducats for Danes. Development costs, local tax modify institutions. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Right, so let's go ahead and keep one of these armies in here. The other army can probably head down south. Oh, there we go. Extra manpower in Axum. Very good. Now we got 40 development in there, so that's pretty decent. We still haven't converted a nation. To be fair, what I could do is once I do my war against Marahan, I could try converting Aden. Just for the heck of it. And then that way they might convert a province or two in there. For us, it was something that was suggested with the, was it Alodia or Makuria, right? Earlier in the series, but, or in the comments, but of course at that point I had already recorded annexing it already, so, you know, couldn't really change the tactic there. But we could do something similar over here. We convert it, then we vassalize it. Then we can feed a lot of the Arabia stuff to them, and then eventually we'll just annex them. That might not be a terrible idea. Let's go ahead and cancel the spy network in Mamluks. We don't need it right now, and start building a spy network in Marahan instead. Now we're getting a decent bit of coin. I'm going to go ahead and just get as much as we can, really. There's a Mamluk separatist that might fire soon enough, so I guess what I could do is just give this a bit of rebel suppression duties. I'm going to do 12,000 men, so it's not impossible to beat those rebellions. We just need to make sure that we increase the army maintenance just before that happens. We do have a little bit of coin to do some construction work as well, if need be, but right now, most of the estates are still relatively happy. Still need to pay off like one more loan, two more loans actually, total of 448 ducats plus interest. So yeah, we'll probably need quite a bit of coin, but if we don't declare wars right now, anything like that for a brief moment, while we, you know, get the course done and all that, maybe start doing, well, we will be doing some conversions. The Haleb is already, right, that's over there, so that's being converted, and that is already over 50% done. It's 5% per month, so that's actually going to be just 9 more months at this point. So that's pretty decent. We're getting 13 ducats per month, so that's also a fairly good income. Now, to be fair, the army maintenance is starting to be fairly sizable. Now, we got a decent-sized army, and we don't really have that great of an economy yet. But we have started getting the development up a little bit. Actually, if we have a look at that. There we go. So, Aksum is 40, Debia is 36, Gondor is 24. A lot of the areas aren't that great, but there's a bit of areas in Ethiopia that are decent. And most of the other areas are kind of lackluster, admittedly, for the time being. There we go, 13 ducats per month. And I suppose since the autonomy is dropping very slowly, mind you, but it is dropping automatically on all the provinces now, it will eventually get rid of all the autonomy without having to use the decrease autonomy button. Now, how close are we? Yeah, we can get the next offensive idea soon enough. Getting the T's ability would be really handy, admittedly. And of course, the land force limit and the discipline. Are we right? We do have a little bit extra force limit in there. And it's the next Miltech that gives the better cannons. Yeah, so that's going to be something that we do want to get relatively soon. There we go. So the next... oh, yeah, that's the Admiral course and Global Naval Engagement modifier. The last one's going to be the privateer efficiency, blockade efficiency, and then we'll get the repair at coastal zones and fleet movement speed. Ooh, Crow for the printing press. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to get that easily into our territory, other than developing it again, and that's going to be very expensive to do. So what I might do is to try to get into the Mediterranean, and then it's probably going to spread to, like, if we can get to Bardia or somewhere around here, then it might spread from, well, probably not from Rennies to be fair, because we got them as a rival. I'm sure we'll find a way, one way or the other. Okay, the Mamluk separatists are starting to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to go ahead and increase the army maintenance to at least 20 ducats. Does that slow down the spread in here? A tiny bit. We might have to do a lot more work than that. It's a lot of provinces to guard, though. It'll go for 22 ducats. Still get 10 ducats per month. And we could actually pay off another loan. There we go. So we're getting still about, well, actually more than 10 ducats now. They're still paying 0.18 interest per month. But at least we got a lot more coastline here now. Oh, there we go. There's the conversion done. And now we're going to start the coring of that province, finally. I want to have at least most of the course done by the time we declare the war on Marhan. We've got several allies. Of course, most of those aren't really going to be a problem. We'll just probably try to take as much money. So there's the Portuguese troops over here. Oh, no, they are actually... Well, some of them are moving home. Oh, no, they're not moving home anymore. Do we still have military access? No. Portugal and Gulf of Aid. Okay, so who could I ally, perhaps? I'm going to need some good allies to fight off the Ottomans. Okay, Russia... It's kind of tempting, but it's also potentially very dangerous, because they'll probably pull me into a lot of wars. Anyone that would be perhaps willing to become a vassal? Kano is not far off. Oh, there's one province minor there. Well, fair enough. But everyone else is not even close. Admittedly, if we convert Aden, they'll probably hate me for a little while, but then they'll be at least part of the same religion. So that's going to give us a bit better chance that we can then maybe diplomatically vassalize them. Or we could vassalize them now and then just convert it directly, and that's going to give us the convert a nation thing. Yeah, convert it another nation, so that's going to give us some splendor faster. We still don't have all the provinces that we need. I suppose the provinces over here are quite a bit. I'm sure there's other things as well. Is there... Oh, there we go, I do have the culture button there. So yeah, we need to get all the Somali provinces, I guess, as well, but that's about it, actually. How much can we... I suppose if we go all the way to full maintenance, I think it's going to be like, what, 30 ducats at least? Okay, Ethiopia. Well, we control most of the trade in there anyway. I'm going to take the mercantilism. We've got now 12%. How much do we control in Gulf of Aden? 34. There's still quite a bit of work to do. I mean, if we could get a... one of those world... trade, or the level 3 trade ports, that would be giving us a lot more power in there, admittedly. But I think, well, at least the Mamluk separatists, they haven't, yeah, I suppose they haven't been increasing that quickly right now, but that's still probably going to fire within the next 2 years. So we will need to increase the army maintenance a bit further. Luckily, now that the autonomy is going down and all that, hopefully the inflation is going to slow down a little bit. We will probably reduce it soon enough, but not quite yet. Can't some of the diet yet? Oh, and we're going to afford losing a bit of prestige. We've got plenty still. It was going down once anyway. Ooh, Admiral's concerned. Miltech cost for 10 years. We're still 7 years ahead. You know what? Yeah, we'll take that one. Because I really want to get those cannons. But we're not going to get those cannons before we've done the war against Marhan, I reckon. But we do... Oh, actually, let's go and speed up a little bit so we can get... Oh, there's more turmoil. Oh, Peasants' War in Marrakesh. Okay. Let me have a look, actually. Is there... Well, none of these are going to be a huge problem for us right now. There's full trade policies. We're going to support the burghers. Trade efficiency for 10 years is increased by 10%. That's pretty good. Burghers would be very happy. You know what? I'm going to take that because that is... not only does it give the 10% boost, or was it 20%, but it also increases the stuff, well, development costs, I suppose, mostly over here, is reduced further. So overall, that's actually pretty good. Got a bit of coin. I'm going to try to pay off the loan first. Okay, 14 ducat profit. We've got 56 total income now. That's actually pretty good. Not a lot of that is from war reparations. A tiny bit is. But yeah, it's the gold income is still okay. Oh, and there's all the core provinces done. Well, most of the core provinces done. We might want to... Oh, Said is pretty good to state here. Let's see. Costs us 0.32 maintenance every month. Will increase the income by about 0.37, while autonomy has been reduced to lower levels. Also increase our manpower and sailor from the area. Yeah, we're going to do that. Because that should actually be a pretty decent amount of income from there. Oh, and there's the loan. Well, it may not be a huge amount of income right now, but it will allow us to reduce the autonomy even further. And that is the main thing. We'll eventually want to turn the Red Sea Hills into a state as well, to get more of a shipyard built there. Alright, Casabella against, yeah, and... Okay, so now we're getting 14 ducats per month, so it's pretty decent. I'm going to increase the army maintenance a little bit again. Just to keep the troops mostly in check. I suppose the fort in Kaffa doesn't need to be active, so that's going to be able to save us a bit more money. I suppose the Berber fort doesn't necessarily need to be active right now either. There we go, so we should be getting, yeah, 11 ducats per month. And let's go ahead and use some points to reduce the inflation. That's going to give us another almost ducat, actually. But at that point, we've got the course done. There's the Mamluk separators that are going to fire soon enough. Well, let's go ahead and increase the army maintenance a little bit further. We'll probably be fine after that. We just need to pay off one more loan, which we are going to be able to do soon. Yeah, basically next month. And then we are loan free. We will be getting the trade efficiency up a little bit. Because of the, we're no longer indebted to the burghers. Eventually we'll need to remove... So, oh, right, so how... Well, no, pretty far away from another reform. Now, what do we need for the... I suppose it's the... Unite the Horn. Yeah, we just need to annex Marhan now. We can get that one. That's going to go to the claims in Lower Yemen and Hadramut and Tihama al-Yemen. Areas is basically over here. And then foothold in Arabia, it's... Oh, we need to own Muka. Okay. And then we need to own a decent bit of provinces in here. Fair enough. Now for that, we need to get this centralized estate at that point. But we also need to get to Alexandria. Oh. We need to train to Kava. Okay, so we need to get some of the Kava regiments going. Maybe we should build an army with those. Like, have a special army. Maybe not quite yet. It's gonna... Oh, there we go. There's the rebellion. As soon as that is dealt with, we can, well, I mean, we could have started the war already. I don't think we need all 3 armies for this war. Let's be honest. But maybe it wouldn't hurt. Right, so I think Berbera is going to be our war goal. No one's going to join me, and there's going to be, well, 30,000 men on the enemy side. So it's not too shabby for them. Let's go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to move in here. I'm going to leave the transports there to blockade the straits. That one's going to move in. That's, oh yeah, Taz is the siege army, so he's going to take care of the enemy capital. We did catch a bit of fleet over here. But did I? Oh no. I sent the wrong fleet out. Huh. Right, well, that's unfortunate. We didn't lose anything though. Right, let's slow down that a little bit. I don't really want to go on speed 4 while fighting or potentially multi-front war. I guess we can start the siege on Bugdahir. And then as soon as we're done with the... Oh dear. Wait, no, we won. Oh, right, we captured another transport ship in here. Well, that's good. So, I think, yeah, we're going to try to convert Aden, or Adan. And then, oh, right, we could get the maritime ideas. There we go. I think we're going to do one more idea over here for the offensive ideas, and that's going to give us the core creation cost reduction. Oh, there we go. The capital has been seized down. Let's go ahead and get the forces in here. Malindi is... oh, they're giving... Oh, yeah. We may need to go ahead and deal with some of that stuff there. But once we get the army in here, start the siege. We'll move this one out. We'll siege down Verder. And then we might just go ahead and deal with Malindi. And I suppose let's go ahead and bring in the army from the north. This one can just go into... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no. Actually, we can move through here. They may be sending some troops to the north, but that's fine. How much are we losing coin? We're losing a little bit. I suppose some of that is the... Yeah, some of that is army maintenance and all that. And the reinforcement course is mostly actually the thing. But there we go. We are keeping the siege ticks relatively short. Well, I say relatively short. It's still like 20... It's 25 days, okay. That's a bit shorter actually than I expected it to be. Oh, there we go. There's some more conversions done. Let's actually have a look. So we converted these two. Aswan is being converted and Rashgarib. So the one over there. Well, good. Now, do I need to... I suppose I should send an army down south. I think one army here will still keep the enemy in check. And it can still beat them in combat, I reckon. Oh, quality of wall. Oh, there we go. I'll take the coin. Very gladly, actually. I think this one can just go to down. We've got the port blockaded, so it's not going to be too bad. They are blockading some of our ports over here, though, which is not as great, but we'll live. Oh, yeah, that's moving north. They might be sieging down a lot of the ground in here. I think Goose over here is going to be a place where we might want to put in a fort, so they can't really move through the coastline in here. And it's also going to potentially keep some of this stuff in here clear. Oh no, Catmando's died. Well, let's get a new general then. Let's see. Oh, 633. No siege pips, but that's still pretty good for fighting. It's a 3-star general, to be fair, yeah. Not bad. And to be fair, we got some things that give it like a guarantee. Is it 2 siege pips? Or shock? No, we get 1 leader shock from there. We have our current ruler, which gives another. Okay, so yeah, we do have. As long as the king lives, or the emperor lives, we are going to have at least 2 shock pips on all generals. To be fair, it only has 3 total, so it didn't roll very well on the shock pips, but, you know, at least it had... Ooh, okay. I'm going to take this ability. It's very valuable. And there we go, the Marahan troops are being... Oh, yeah, that's a sack wipe. Alright, then let's go ahead and split the army. Start sieging down slightly more. They'll still have a few small armies being built in here. So we can siege down the rest of that fairly quickly. The siege... Oh dear, the commandant has... Killed over. We can probably get the manpower modifier advisor. There we go, that's another siege done. Let's get to Malindi. And Marahan is being sieged down steadily, I would say. But we're going to push out the enemy fleet army. Oh, it's, yeah, we've got galleys in there. We've got fairly good galleys. And we've got the trade fleet probably joining the combat as soon as it starts. I don't want to lose a stability point, so I suppose we'll just lose some government reform points. Once we conquer this, I think we might get a little bit of government reforms, actually. Sorted out. Let's have a look. United Horn? No, it does reduce the autonomy for 25 years, though. By a little bit, but no, it doesn't give us the reform points directly. Market of the... Oh, is that? No, that doesn't give us the stuff either. That would give us a lot of money, though. We need to get some trade into the, well, Italian or Spanish, or Iberian, I suppose I should say. Trade nodes. So there's a bit of a naval combat in here. We've got a good leader in there. Oh yeah, that 6 shock is making... We didn't capture any ships, but we did sink quite a large chunk of their fleet. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and move this one to Berber to repair the ships. We sank most of the fleet anyway. That's slower than the siege over here a tiny bit, but I suspect that that's fine. Well, there we go. That's another conversion done. Oh, they're on the fort over there in the north. Okay. Once we siege down all of this, we can send the army to clear out the Arden troops. What did we just... Oh, we just got a bridge on the wall here. There we go. We should be able to... Yeah, there we go. So, Marahan's stuff is all sieged down. Let's get to Chajara. And then we'll go from there. How's the ships looking like? Most of them are actually in pretty good shape, so let's just move out again. We might sink... Oh, well, we didn't sink anything, but we did push out the enemy fleet. And now we got the area blockaded. How's the siege down here? Ah, they're back sieging us right now. Well, we'll still continue sieging Malindi. How's the... Okay, so Marahan is already pretty low enthusiasm. I want to get Aden out of the... I want to convert them, or make them a vassal, one or the other. Yeah, the DC stat, they got 18,000 men, actually. Hobyo gets -2. You know what? Yeah, we'll take that one. Although Hobyo doesn't actually have that much unrest, does he? No, but it's also not in a state right now. So the autonomy is fairly high. Right, let's get the siege ability, shall we? That's going to shorten sieges a lot, and we can now get slightly cheaper coring. Now, we've got these troops in here. Let's just go ahead and break the siege in the north. While we siege down the enemy capital in here. Now we've got the... it's still going to take a little while for all these sieges to go through. We've got a fairly good siege ability on the whole, though. So that's good. Yeah, now they're sieging down stuff in here. We probably need to get a fort in Mogadishu or somewhere around there. Ooh, Gulf of Aden, influence and trade. What do we have in the... We got the spy network construction. I wouldn't mind getting slightly better advisor, quite frankly, but at the same time, I'm going to take the trade power right now. Oh, there we go, Siege of Aden is completed. Can I... Ooh, can I convert you, perhaps? No, I think what I need to do is I need to vassalize you, and then I can convert you. And that's going to cause a... Oh, yeah, that's going to be a coalition. Okay, I can't do that, then. Not yet, anyway. I could try taking the province, but that's also going to be quite expensive. We're just going to go ahead and actually suggest demands. War reparations, money. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Get this one down south. We caught the Marahan fleet. There we go. That's another 2 ships sunk. I guess this one could... well, there's a decent bit of fleets there, but that's actually still in the coastline. We should be able to do good damage with the galleys. We've got the 10,000 man army heading to Ogaden. We'll deal with that, and I suppose the army in the north is no longer a problem. They are black flagged. And our army, of course, is black flagged as well. But I suppose we need to get our fleet down south. Oh, right, that's the trade fleet. Oh, no, that's actually my proper fleet in here. We've got the 10 galleys in there, so I reckon we can still wreck these quite easily. We've got a lot better morale. They brought in some reinforcements. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference in this combat, actually. They're losing so many ships so quickly that it's just... Right, we captured 2 light ships. We sank 1 heavy, 10... Well, technically speaking, I suppose we sank 8 light ships and 4 transports. It's pretty decent. Oh, movement fleet. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's a good one. Right, we might want to repair the fleet for a few moments. I guess we got the transport fleet over here that we can also bring in. Let's go ahead and deal with the army down here. They got a decent bit of troops. Of course, the man in tails is good shock and fire. Might not be able to catch the enemy armies, mind you, but if he can catch them, he'll definitely destroy them. Also, we got the 4 cannons in there, or artillery regiments. We've got... Actually, they got slightly higher discipline, but that's a sack wipe. Let's go ahead and chase down that army. We're still doing the siege over here. Is that right? Kazoo? Oh, hold on a minute. Which army... Is this army... Yeah, Taz is the one that was kind of supposed to do the sieges. Maybe we'll send Taz down south to take over the siege. Let's also go... Oh, right, Malindi. Oh, there we go. Finally, we won that siege. Right, Malindi, we can probably go ahead and get a bit of a peace deal then. But I suppose I could convert you, could I? I could pillage your capital, I suppose. Oh, is that? Oh, that's... Yeah, that's over 100. Okay, yeah. So the war reparations... Could I actually ask trade power? I could. Oh. There we are. I guess... Oh, now we can just move through. Good. So now we've got a little bit extra coin. Oh, and there's the conversion done in Aswan. So I guess there's still Mara. Which would be that one, actually. They do own... Yeah, okay. So I could have continued the sieging over there, but that's fine. I think we'll go ahead and set up a peace deal as soon as we have a diplomat. And we'll go ahead and claim basically everything that might cause a small coalition. Mamluk now to run. Okay, so it's not going to be a coalition directly. And we'll get all the money. That's another 100 ducats. We'll just need to wait for the diplomat to arrive. And there we go. That is now the war for Horn of Africa. We're not going to actually start coring or anything like that quite yet, because we are out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if I haven't already got the links down below. And just remember, other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.